Today we have a short but very important task, and this kind of task is super common in technical interviews for Go developers. We'll walk through the code together and I'll explain step by step what happens, and more importantly, why it happens. Let's look at the code. We have a simple user struct with one field, a name of type string. In the main function, we create a user with the name Richard. Then we print the name. After that, we call a function called updateUser. And finally, we print the name again. Now let's go inside the updateUser function. This function receives the user by value, not by pointer. So even if the variable is called u, it's just a copy of the original user. We change the name inside the function to Roger, but because it's a copy, the original stays the same. Then we call resetUser and pass in a pointer to this copy. But remember, it's still a pointer to the copy, not the original. Here is the resetUser function. This part is tricky, and this is exactly the kind of thing that confuses many developers during interviews. Let me explain. The variable u is a pointer to a user. Great, that's fine. But what do we do inside the function? We create a new user struct in memory. Then we assign that new struct to the pointer u. So now this pointer points to a new memory location. But here's the important part. This change only happens inside the function. The original pointer, outside the function, still points to the original user. So when we assign undefined to the name, that change has no effect outside the function. Here's the most important thing to remember. In Go, everything is passed by value. That means when we send something to a function, it's always a copy. Now, if you pass a pointer, the function gets a copy of the pointer. But that pointer still points to the same data. So any changes to the data will be visible outside the function. But if you change the pointer itself, like assigning it to a new address, that change does not affect the original pointer outside. Here's a quick comparison to help you see the difference. This is a common trap in Go interviews. The interviewer wants to know, do you truly understand how memory and pointers work in Go? Let's break down the output step by step. First, we print the original name Richard in main, then inside updateUser, we receive a copy of the user with name Richard. We change this copy's name to Roger and print it. Inside resetUser, we receive a pointer to the copy with name Roger. We create a completely new user with name undefined and make our local pointer point to it. When we return to updateUser, the name is still Roger because the pointer reassignment only happened locally in resetUser. Finally, when we return to main, the name is still Richard because we never modified the original user. This perfectly demonstrates how value passing and pointer reassignment work in Go. The original data remains unchanged. I hope this video helped you understand how structs and pointers work in Go. Here's something you can do right now. Pause the video, read the code again, and explain to yourself what's happening. Step by step. That's the best way to learn. If you found this useful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one with more practical Go tasks and real interview tips. Thanks for watching.